I'd rather talk about the success we have with the economy, the best we've ever had, and all of the things we've done, including in the Middle East. I mean, you see it. Instead, they want to talk about the Epstein hoax. And the sad part is it's people that are really doing the Democrats' work. They're stupid people.
7 months into his second term, President Donald Trump is facing one of his greatest tests. It's not from a foreign country, it's not from another political party, but from within his own base. And it's all over a dead man. Trump has been hit with a negative poll about his administration's handling of the Jeffrey Epstein case. Recent polls show that a majority of American voters disapprove of Trump's handling of the files related to the disgraced financier, who allegedly died by suicide in jail in 2019, weeks after his arrest on sex trafficking charges. According to a Quinnipiac University poll, 63% of those polled disapproved of the administration's handling of the files. Of these were 36% Republican voters. Separately, a Reuters Ipsos poll shows that 69% of the respondents think that the federal government was hiding details on Epstein's clients. Among Republicans, nearly two-thirds believe that the federal government is hiding details about Epstein's business. Ten days ago, the Department of Justice did an about-face announcement and said it wouldn't disclose any more details about Epstein, that he had no client list and that he had killed himself in prison and wasn't murdered. This disclosure poured cold water on Attorney General Pam Bondi's hyped-up claims that the files were lying on her desk.
In February, I did an interview on Fox, and it's been getting a lot of attention because I was asked a question about the client list, and my response was, it's sitting on my desk to be reviewed, meaning the file along with the JFK, MLK files as well. That's what I meant by that. Also, to the tens of thousands of video, they turned out to be child porn downloaded by that disgusting Jeffrey Epstein. Child porn is what they were. Never going to be released, never going to see the light of day.
That angered Trump's MAGA loyalists, who had been convinced that the president would reveal all about Epstein and his alleged cabal of powerful pedophiles. Suddenly, long-held conspiracy theories were fueled by new disappointment. The blowback over DOJ's decision even led to an intense shouting match at the White House last week between Bondi and FBI's Deputy Director Dan Bongino. Faced with MAGA's fury, Trump has been getting angrier and angrier. First, he tried to shut down the revolt.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
He publicly defended Pam Bondi as calls for her resignation grew louder. Then he pivoted to calling it fake information made up by former presidents Biden and Obama.
I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden information.
Hours later, he called for any credible information to be released.
It's pretty boring stuff. It's sordid, but it's boring. And I don't understand why it keeps going. I think really only pretty bad people, including fake news, want to keep something like that going. But credible information, let them give it. Anything that's credible, I would say, let them have it.
Later, he lashed out at his loyalists who have turned against him over the Epstein files.
He's dead, he's gone, and all it is the certain Republicans got duped by the Democrats, and they're following a Democrat playbook. And no different than Russia, and all the other hoaxes. They're started by the Democrats, and some Republicans, in this case I was surprised, but they got duped.
While the president is calling on his supporters to move past what he describes as the Jeffrey Epstein hoax, the controversy is only spiraling. And negative polling could affect the Republican Party in the 2026 midterms.